Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I will present you today the Pascal Box products and share my experience after 3 months of use. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Jeremy Gala. I am member of the Belgian national paddle team for 5 years. I have trained and got formation in Spain from Adrian Caviglia during 1 whole year. I am #1 in the Belgian paddle ranking. I played the World Paddle Tour in 2017 and 2018, and today I am main coach at Arena Mechelen Paddle School, which is this location where we are today, 15 minutes of Brussels in Belgium. Okay, so Pascal Box is a Spanish company creating, manufacturing and designing ball pressurizers. But first, the question that is maybe coming to your mind is what is a ball pressurizer? So a ball pressurizer is a system designed to recover the regulatory pressure in your paddle balls. And what is Pascal Box more precisely? Pascal Box is a patented pressurizer, as you can see, and using those products will bring you different benefits. First, avoiding injuries. 2, maximizing the lifetime of your balls. 3, protecting the environment as you will waste less balls. And 4, you will save a lot of money by using your balls for a longer lifetime. Okay, so let me present you first the first Pascal Box product that I will talk about today, which is the Pascal Box Individual, this smaller device. This small device, as you can see, is composed of this little container. It is also composed of the cover and a precision device that will help us get the balls to the right pressure. Okay, so the first thing that I will explain you is how to maintain and recover the pressure of your balls from their first use. So this means when you take the balls out of their original container. Okay, so in order to do this, I will have first to remove the cover in order to insert the balls. Okay, so I just remove my cover there. I will take the balls and insert them inside. Then I will put the cover on again, and at this point it is important that you close it tightly enough, because you may lose a little bit of pressure if it's not closed properly. So really don't hesitate to turn it tightly, and from this point I will take off this little tool, this cover valve, and use the little pump that is like a bicycle pump that is furnished with your Pascal Box. So I use this pump and introduce it in the valve with this little handle lowered, actually as on a bicycle. Okay, so I put it in there, and now from there I will just pump to the pressure that I need. So you see the needle now is starting to rise, and I will pump it until the paddle position. So now, as you can see, it is properly in the paddle position. Okay, and from there I will just lower down the handle and take it off, and my balls now are good to be stored actually until the next match. Don't forget to put this little cover on again, because you will need it to take the pressure out. This process takes, as you saw, 15 to 20 seconds, and after this, after every match you leave the balls for 8 or approximately 8 to 12 hours in order to get the balls to the right pressure. Once you come back to the court for your next match, you just need to take the pressure out. So again, I will use this little device, this little tool that is coming with it, and I will use the other side. I don't know if you can see it. I will use the other side of this little tool to get the pressure out. So I just have to push on the valve, and then the pressure will fall by itself. So it's important to get all the pressure out, since if you leave a little bit of pressure, it will be too difficult to open it. So all the pressure has to be out, and from this moment you can just open the container and have your balls ready to play. Okay, so this was the procedure for new balls, so completely new balls. So you have to be careful doing it after every match if you want to maintain your balls in the right condition. And now I will explain you the procedure to recover deflated balls, because that's possible to recover deflated balls as well. But the first important thing in order to do this is check the condition of the ball. This means it's not possible to do it with every kind of ball and every condition of balls. So for instance, I took out new balls from my container. I used them one time, so for one match, 1.5 hours, and then I didn't play with the balls for instance for 2 or 3 weeks. Those balls are still good to be recovered, since the rubber inside wasn't too damaged. Okay, but if you do the same, so you use a new container of ball, you play one match with it, and then you leave the balls or you play with the balls 2 or 3 weeks without using the Pascal box, what is happening is that you get the rubber inside really damaged, and the air is going to get in easily but get out really easily as well. So those balls will be more difficult to be recovered. Okay, so here are the different steps now to recover a deflated balls. In order to do this, you will have to present gradually the balls to the pressure with several steps. So again, I will insert the balls in my Pascal box container, and I will use the pump again. So I insert the pump, I lift up the handle, and what I will do first is put the needle to the top of the first position. Okay, so I will do it like this. Okay, so now as you can see, the position is at the top of the first zone, and when I did this, I just have to leave the balls in this position for 72 hours. And after 72 hours, what I will do is going to the next step, so to the second orange position. Okay, so I let the ball 72 hours like this, and then I will put pressure again until the position number 2. Okay, so I just put the needle now in position number 2, as you can see, between number 2 and the paddle green zone, and I will leave the balls for another 72 hours in this position. Okay, after 72 hours, I get the balls now the pressure to the sport that I do, the corresponding sport. Okay, so now in our case, I will put it into paddle. Okay, so now they are in the paddle position, and I will leave the balls for another 72 hours, and after those 72 hours you can take the balls out, and they will have recovered the pressure as the first day. So we have an easy opening system in case that you have difficulties to open the cover, because if you make it too tight, it might be really difficult to open it with only the strength of your hands. So for this we have this little easy opening system, and you can see these are two little holes on the cover, And actually what we will do with those two little holes is align them with one of the bar fences on the paddle court in order to get more strength to open it. Okay, so those were the explanations about the first Pascal box, the small one as you saw it, which had the capacity of three balls. But obviously, if you are a paddle coach or manager of a paddle school, what is happening is this small device, the Pascal box 3 balls, is not the right solution for you. So for this, we have this bigger container, which has a capacity of 72 balls, and well, we have this container. There is a trolley that is coming with it. Okay, we have this trolley that is which has an optional adjustable height, and also the cover that I will explain you now. So the steps and the procedure in order to recover the balls with the Pascal Box Professional, this is the Pascal Box Professional, are the same idea as with the smaller one, adapted to this one. So I will show you now how to maintain the quality of your balls and how to get them to the best pressure condition every day. So the first step we have to do is open this cover. As you can see, we have those screws here that I will make untied at first, okay, in order to get the balls inside. Okay, and from this point, you will see that this cover is not completely round. So if you try to make it out like this, it will not be possible, as it's elliptical. So we'll need to turn it 1/4 and then take it out. Okay. So as you can see, it is not completely round, but a little bit elliptical, as I said, with again the manometer, the valve, and a security device. Okay, so now I will introduce the balls in the Pascal box. I have in my basket here 72 balls. So, well, maybe I lost one, I don't know, but at first I had 72 balls, and they are fitting perfectly. They are fitting perfectly in. Okay, so I inserted the balls inside the Pascal box, and now it will be time to put the cover in again. So again, as it is not completely round, I have to align the number oppositely. So number 1 with number 2, and number 1 with number 2. Okay. Okay. So now it is in. Now I have to align the numbers properly. So number 2 with number 2, and number 1 with number 1. Okay, I will tighten it again with the screws to make it hermetical. Okay, at this point it is important that you close that you close it tightly enough. Okay, so don't hesitate to make the screws tightly enough so there is no air escaping. Okay, now it's time to insert the pressure, to pressurize it actually. So for this I remove this little tool that I have here, and I will use this compressor that is furnished with the Pascal box when you buy it. Okay, so I will use again this little pump system, and I will introduce it with the handle lifted, and I make it in this position to lock it. Okay. Now it is time to make the pressure in. So it will make a little bit of noise. So I start pressing the button. I stop because it's important to make a remark here. From the moment you see the needle that is going up, you will make the screws a little bit untight, as from this point the cover is holding just with the pressure. So I will show you that from this point I can already, you will see that I can take the screws out, as the cover is holding just with the pressure that is already inside. So you see I can push on it, it will not move just with the pressure. And then I will just have to make it to the corresponding paddle zone. So the process is taking about 2 minutes, a little bit less. Okay, so at this point we reached our corresponding zone. So now it is in paddle mode, and I just have to take the pump out and leave it like this for the night. So it's the same principle as with the Pascal box individual. Between 8 and 12 hours is enough, and then on the next day, when you come back the next day for your lessons, you will just have to take the pressure out, thanks to this little tool that is coming with it, that is furnished. So I will put this little tool on, and you will see that the air is going to start to fall. Okay. So the air is falling now. The air is going off, and be attentive that after when it's going to reach the bottom, when all the pressure will have escaped, you will see that the cover will fall by itself. Okay, so you see that the cover went down at the end because all the pressure escaped, and now you are good to use your balls for your lessons. You can choose whether you use the Pascal box like this during your lessons, or you just put them in your trolley. An important thing is that I advise you can adjust a little bit the pressure according to the conditions in which you play. Well, here in Belgium it's a little bit colder, more humidity, so I'm used to put the needle to the top of paddle, or even at the beginning of the tennis pressure, so I get the balls a little bit more reactive. And during the summer, when it will be a little hotter, I will put the needle a little lower, so the balls are a little less dynamic. Okay. So that was it. Now I explained you how the Pascal Box 3 balls worked, and the Pascal Box Pro, and now we'll make a little test, a comparative test between a new ball that I just opened now, and the balls from the Pascal Box Professionals, which I have been using for 3 months now, since beginning of February. Okay, and I am using those balls. We are using those balls more or less 25 to 30 hours a week. So you see the condition is a little bit used. Okay, so I will make the test. So this is the new ball, and this is with the little O is the 3 month old ball. So let's go. Okay, so I'll do it again. So you see the difference is not big. I just changed a little bit the side. So this is the old ball now, new ball. So the bounce is a little strange sometimes. Okay, so you can see that the difference. There is almost no difference between the old ball that I've been using for 3 months and the new balls. But this ball, I'm doing it every day, every night, putting in the Pascal Box Professional, and the pressure, as you can see, is really good. Okay, well, I will give you now my personal opinion about those products. Honestly, at first I was really skeptical and not convinced about those kind of products, because I was using already some similar systems that were not really working, as the pressure was escaping, and it was not really precise. But since I've been using those two products, the Pascal Box Professional and the Pascal Box Individual, I have amazing results with the Pascal Box Pro. As I told you, I've been using these balls since beginning of February, so it's been 3 months now. I'm using those balls more or less 30 hours a week, and they are really in a perfect pressure condition. So as you can see, the outside condition of the ball is not really good on this old ball, but the pressure is really great, and it allows me to work with the students on power shots that I would normally not do with older balls. We'll leave you the video here now of my training with one of my students last week. So those balls are 3 months, and I could work with him on the portraits and the power shots. So you can check the video now. And with the Pascal Box Individual, so with this one, I had as well really good results. Since the balls that are inside, I've been using them for between 10 and 15 hours during my training matches, and yeah, they are as well in a bad outside condition, but the pressure is really good, and we cannot complain about bad bounces and too flat balls. Okay, for me honestly there are two disadvantages. The two only disadvantage that I could find about those products is that first you have to be really careful about doing all the procedure every day. So you have to be careful doing it for the Pascal Box Individual after every match, and for the Pascal Box Pro every night after your lessons. You have to put the pressure back in, but as you saw, the process with the Pascal Box Individual lasts for 15-20 seconds, and with the Pascal Box Pro it's lasting more or less 2 minutes. So it's really worth it to save money with those with this little time. And the other disadvantage is that those products are not working perfectly with lower quality balls. So it means if you buy a cheaper ball, the rubber inside isn't as good, and the air will escape easier. So those products are not working. Those lower quality balls are not working perfectly. For me personally, I'm using the Head Pro Wall Power Tour and the Bull Paddle, and with those two brands, it was working. It is working really good. But feel free to try with other brands. But I advise you to invest in little more expensive balls, but save more money. So that's it. That's it for this video. I hope it was of some help. Don't hesitate if you have some questions. Contact me directly or the Pascal Box team. If you are interested in those products, go and check their website, www.pascalbox.com. Also check their social medias on Facebook and on Instagram, Pascal Box Official. Check also my social medias on Instagram, JeremyGala_official, and on Facebook, Jeremy Gala Paddle, where you can follow my live matches, some photos, some news about my actuality. Also, I offer you, if you are interested in buying one of the Pascal Box products, a 10% discount by using the following code activation PB Jeremy Gala, and you will get a 10% discount on your purchase. And finally, I'm making a draw to win one of the Pascal Box 3 balls. in order to do this, it's really easy. You have to go on the Facebook of Pascal Box, like the Facebook page of Pascal Box, like this video and comment by tagging 2 of your friends in order to win this Pascal Box individual, and I will announce the winner in 2 weeks. That was it for today. I hope it was useful, and I hope to see you soon on the courts. Bye bye.